Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing great. So, welcome to Vet It's You YouTube channel. Previously, we have discussed about the animal behavior. Now, we will continue further and discuss about the types of animal behavior. So, let's get started. So, the first type of the behavior is the ingestive behavior. This includes the eating, drinking, and it is closely related to the growth and the health of animals. In the simple term, it relates that how the animal is eating and drinking and how it is contributing towards its growth and overall health. For the better understanding of the ingestive behavior, it has been subclassified into different types. So the first type is the feeding behavior. As we all know that the various species of animal chew their food in the different ways. For example, rabbits and the rodents chew their food with their sharp incisor teeth. Ungulates use their tongue, lips, and teeth during the feeding. Cattle mostly use their tongue to encircle the grass and pull it into their mouth. Sheep graze more closely than the goat because of the flexibility of their upper cleft lip. Feeding behavior simply tells us about that what are the structures behind that help an animal to engulf the food and pull it into their mouth. There are some special feeding patterns which are characteristics to certain species only. For example, the rabbits are the coprophagus. They used to feed on their excreta, and the dogs bury or carry bones from one place to the another includes in their feeding pattern. The next behavior under the ingestive one is the grazing behavior. Basically, it is a type of feeding strategy within an environment of a species. For example, the cattle and the sheep used to graze mostly during the daylight. Grazing behavior simply tells us about that how the animal prepare its feeding strategy according to their environment for their best suitable results. Many animals used to show the rumination behavior in which they bring back up the food that was swallowed and re-chew it again for the better digestion. Now the another behavior is the dietary selection and one of the important factor influencing the overall health and the growth of the animal. Under the dietary selection, it has been derived that smell and the taste usually affects the palatability and the consumption of the foodstuffs. For example, if given a choice, pigs usually select a nutritionally adequate diet rather than eating waste. The requirement of the sodium in many species is well regulated, and decrease in the sodium in the blood leads to the increased appetite for the sodium content. Similarly, in the case of phosphorus deficiency, cattle which graze on phosphorus poor land may eat bones of dead animal just to fulfill the amount of the phosphorus needed for the body. Simply, it can be derived that all the behaviors under the ingestive one shown by different animal is just to fulfill their feeding requirements and the nutrient or vitamins content in their food to ensure the best overall growth and health. Another behavior shown by the animal is the communication behavior. Animal used to communicate with different animals via visual, auditory or chemical modes of the communication. So when talking about the visual mode of communication, some of the behavioral responses of a visual stimuli are genetic. For example, the hens will crouch in fear when they see a flying image of resembling hawk. सो सिंपली यहाँ पे बस यही बताया गया है कि जो कई सारे बिहेवियरल रिस्पॉन्सेज होते हैं ना, दे मे बी जेनेटिकली डिराइव्ड ऑल्सो. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इन द केस ऑफ hens, they will start crouching when they see the image of the hawk or the eagle out in the sky, and this is one of the genetically derived way of communication. Moving further, in the visual mode of communication, some visual responses are learned. Animals hurry toward the feed trough when a person approaching them during the anticipated time of the feeding. सिंपली यहाँ पे यही समझाने की कोशिश की है कि सम ऑफ द रिस्पॉन्सेज आर लर्नड बाय द एनिमल विद द पैसेज ऑफ द टाइम. For example, if you used to feed a dog, and after some time when you pass nearby that dog, the dog will start approaching you in the search of the food. So this behavior is learned by that particular dog with the passage of time in the search of the food. Another mode of the communication is the auditory mode of the communication. Basically, sound plays an important role. For example, female farm animals respond to distress call of their young ones just because of the sound. Bats use ultrasound to fly in the dark. It simply implies that sound plays a very important role in the means of communication, whether it is a distress call response by the mother of their young one or whether it is used in the flying. Another mode of communication is the use of chemicals. So basically, olfaction is a kind of chemical communication. The stimuli can travel over the long distance and are not affected by visual or the auditory conditions, and the messages conveyed are usually highly specific. So here the perception of the smell by the different animal plays an important role in the communication, and the message conveyed through the perception of the smell is usually highly specific in nature. Chemical mode of the communication usually involve the release of the pheromones. So let's study about it. So pheromones are the chemicals secreted by one animal used to influence the behavior of the another one. For example, the territorial marking behavior in the mammals is depend on the release of the pheromones shown usually by the dog. Pheromones also used to modulate the sexual behavior. For example, the attraction of the male dogs to the bitches in the estrus, and the perception of the pheromones released by one is usually done with the help of the olfactory mucosa and the vomer nasal organ. So simply it implies that the pheromones are the chemical substance released by an animal used to influence the wide range of the behavior, whether it is a territorial boundaries marking by dogs or the mammals, or the sexual behavior modulation, or the accelerating the puberty in the young ones. That's all for this video. Rest of the types of behavior we will continue in the upcoming video. I hope you like it. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel Vet It's You. Thanks for the watching. An initiative by Ankit Kaushik.